Hey guys, this is the Writing Prompt channel. Here, we take posts from Reddit and read out loud the best stories with the help of a bot. Enjoy this amazing story. The Writing Prompt by Yusuf Mendo. After years working at the ministry, Arthur Weasley finally retires. Now he plans to fulfill his lifelong dream, live as a muggle for a year and write a book about it. Here is the amazing story made with the help of the prompt by user Tyrannus K. Galbraith. Diagon Alley had mostly recovered since the war. Here and there one might see traces of its mark on visiting society. But those scars were healing and fading every day. At Flourish and Blots, the reputable bookshop for textbooks and instructional works, the damage had not been completely cleared. The dark days of ministry censorship resulted in fewer history books, fewer spell books, more knowledge of the dark arts. Many of those tomes no longer sold, and the store had been forced to split in half. One floor for books, another floor for the newly opened Kettlings Cafe, run by an ex-Hufflepuff with the love for desserts. One of the things that had kept Flourish and Blots from collapsing were the daily stream of new books, mostly prompted by the war and post-war events. Stories of bravery, of vanquishing evil. Sometimes biographies began to flood into the shop's hands. With a small, but dedicated community of war documenters, the shop was saved from complete ruin. So, when a Mr. Arthur Weasley appeared with his own contribution to the growing stack of new authorship, he was welcomed with open arms for a small fee. He was allowed to set up a table for a day and promote his work. The new Hogwarts term was fast approaching, and many children were browsing the shop with their parents. A few families glanced in his direction, but most were occupied with their extensive lists. Flourish and Blots was, of course, more than happy to see those. Mr. Weasley didn't mind waiting. He loved just watching the shop, seeing all the bustling folks so like his own family. Once, the first potential customer to stop at the table was a bearded fella dressed in pale green robes. Right then, "What's this about?" he chuckled, pointing at the book stack by Mr. Weasley's left side. "Ah, hello there," he grinned. "This book was a lifelong dream of mine. Now that my kids have all grown, I felt it was time to give it a try. HRMPH. Little buggers is always in the way, aren't they?" The wizard grumbled, but Arthur could plainly see a grin at the edge of the man's mustachioed lips. This man must have been a father of his own. Arthur laughed. "I wouldn't trade them for all the magic in the whole world." "Well, says here you did," he said, pointing at the cover. The book itself was titled *Say the Magic Words. Living 1 Year Among Muggles *. "Suppose you've got my big secret now," he admitted. "Did you know, Muggles have a machine to keep the air however cold they please? They're very temperamental about it." He chuckled at his own joke. "An icebox, you mean?" quote. "Oh, they have that," Mr. Weasley nodded. "But really, Muggles have all kinds of fantastic inventions. I've started using some of them myself. It really is a fascinating world to see what's done when one can't use one book. A lot of weak potions. I'd wager. Potions, yes, but the most incredible kind," Arthur gushed, eyes lighting up. "They have a whole field of study called chemistry for that. It's just madness. Muggles can see objects smaller than the tiniest speck of dust. Imagine holding an entire city full of life in the palm of your hand. It can be done with a shrinking charm." Quote. "No, with science," he grinned. The visitor shook his head. "Sounds like it's all just cribbed magic," the man noted, rubbing the back of his neck. Undeterred, Arthur continued his pitch. "You hardly know what you haven't seen," he insisted. "Cooking implements your wife would skin and undo for. Devices that let you cast spells you haven't mastered. And just the most fascinating stories. Their folklore is richer than Gringotts. HMPH. I'll be the judge of that," he grinned, taking a copy from the stack. "Might you give this a sign? My son would love it." "Certainly," Arthur noted, scribbling his pen across the title page. What's his name? Quote. Jeff the man beamed. The lads in Bulgaria this summer. Fantastic, Arthur nodded. To my friend, Jeff. Here you are. The man took the book to the counter, leaving Arthur to man the stand. Have a good day, then. You as well. The end. Thank you guys for checking out this channel. Please subscribe, like and share this video. See you in next one. Thank you and goodbye.